here we go. Identifying the 4 basic tissue types. We're going to start with epithelial tissue. When I describe epithelium, I say it is very cellular and it has polarity. What does this mean? Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so what happens is epithelia has some features here that we need to identify, and they're quite lovely in this figure taken from Jean Chiera, Basic Atlas Text and Atlas, and this is from Tony Mesher, McGraw-Hill, and I've cited that at the end. Excellent resource. I've used it in my classes for roughly 30 years. So let's take a look at this. Epithelium is very cellular with little extracellular matrix. So if you can see my arrow, up here we have a sheet of epithelial cells. It is at a surface. Down here we have glandular epithelium. So we have the 2 basic forms, okay? In between the cells, we're going to have specialized cell junctions. We need to understand that this tissue is avascular. So if I look over here, this is a little capillary, that's a little capillary, a little blood vessel. So that is going to supply the nutrients. Associated with all epithelia is an underlying acellular layer called the basal lamina. And if it's well developed, it's called a basement membrane. And we like to say that epithelium has polarity, meaning it has 2 distinct surfaces or 2 distinct regions. It has a basal region, which sits where the basal lamina is, and of course the other end, which is the apical end. So we have 2 distinct regions. We're going to have different organelles. We're going to have different proteins in those locations. So that polarity is something that's very important. One of the things that we want to understand is that because epithelium is avascular, it is always associated with a type of connective tissue that is going to provide nutrients and is going to be defensive and supportive. And we'll talk about that in a little bit.